Senator Looney, and I echo the Majority Leader's comments. Thank you for your leadership on all of these priority bills, specifically around children. When we look at our youngest members of our society, we know, looking forward down the road, as Senator Looney mentioned, that if we do not catch them early, if we do not provide the supports for them and their families, that we look at disaffected youth down the line. And so a penny saved is a pound earned, because we know we need to take care of our children. To that end, what we're going to do is looking at the great success we've had with P20 Win in terms of looking at disconnected youth and how all the aggregated data looked at longitudinal studies to see where the gaps were and what caused the disaffected youth, and we're going to be looking at that from a early childhood, prenatal to 5, to see where those needs are so that we can institute them. Secondly, we're looking at social and emotional learning. Social emotional learning is key. So how do we see ourselves? How do we integrate issues? And then how do we see others? And that kind of learning early on will become the basis for being able to work really well in kindergarten, in the school years, and through life. And in order to do that, social emotional learning, we're going to be reaching out to libraries, to community organizations, to nonprofits, to look at what is the best way of putting this in place so that we can educate our children in this way. And then the last is looking at expanding kindergarten preparatory programs. When we put in place the change in kindergarten start age, there were some children that fell into a place where they were not in childcare and they were not in the education system. And there are some bright spots around the state where we're doing pre-K early learning to prepare kids for kindergarten. So we're going to be looking at that, expanding that program, and looking at ways of funding that so that we have kids entering school prepared and ready to learn. So those are just 3 initial pieces of the Children's Bill, SB 6, and I'm really look forward to working with my colleagues to further expand it. Thank you.